What's up guys? So I'm just on my way up to King's to meet Aidan. Luckily for me today, my dad was actually going up here, which means I didn't have to drive, which saves me petrol and energy because I don't really want to drive, especially I just can't be bothered. It's like 40 minutes, so I just want to kind of relax in the car and then get there, and then I'll have more energy for the session. But excited to get there now. We'll be there in like what, 10 minutes. So we're gonna grab a coffee. We're gonna get an iced Americano with Aidan from Costa. The poor guy is driven from like Manchester, so I'm really excited to see him. The guy's shredded as well, and we talk pretty much every day. So it's nice to meet people like Aidan in person, because it's what it's about. This is why I love kind of natural bodybuilding and bodybuilding in general, is you meet these people along the way. And for me, at the moment, kind of socialising with people who are doing what I'm doing just helps, because he can relate to obviously feeling like dog shit like me every day. Although I'm a bit leaner than him and a bit closer, he's still, you know, good condition, very good condition. I'm probably going to help him with some posing as well today, because he'll openly admit that his posing's horrendous. So he's not showing off his physique to the best of its ability, because the guy's got a good physique, and in my opinion, I think if he really nails it and gets it right, I think he can win the British. I'm gonna put that straight out there now. I think he can win the British finals with whatever feds he's doing, without a doubt. Without a doubt. You know, obviously he's a junior. There are some guys who are competing in the juniors who are really good, but I've always said this. I've always said I really like his physique, and I genuinely think he could be a British champ if he gets his head on, which his head is on. Sorts of sleep out, which he will do. But yeah, it's a bit of an update. I'll record when I get to the gym, which will be, like I said, not actually that long now, like 3.9 miles. So Costa coffee first, and then we've got legs in King's. So yeah. Hey guys, what's up? So I'm here with the man himself, Aidan, of course, the shredder. He's gonna do really well this year. So what we're gonna do is just gonna give you a little bit of a brief update with where we are at. I'll just quickly go through where I'm at. If you don't know already, you probably follow my stories on Instagram, but not much has changed from like last week to this week, apart from the fact that I've dropped a load more scale weight from pretty much nothing. So last week, I had a couple of weeks ago, I dropped like 2.8. Last week was like a 0.9, and I was like, okay, cool, right, 6 weeks out, we need to make a little bit of adjustment. So I just took away 5 grams of fat, 10 grams of carbs, and this week I've literally gone from just dropping every single day. So this morning I was 148.8, which was 158.8, fuck me, not quite, that probably won't come, it might come actually, but 158.8 this morning, and how do I feel? Pretty awful every day, not gonna lie. Just, yeah, like dog shit most days. Just being completely honest and transparent here. I don't want to like say it's easy, because it's not. Like I've just got here, I've had a coffee. It's helped a little bit, to be fair. But overall, hunger, I mean, for sure, like of course I'm hungry. And could I eat? Yeah, 100%. But am I going to eat? No, because I want to win badly. Training's been pretty good. Expenditure's been good, just getting it done, same really, haven't changed anything. It's just getting a bit more of an effort to like actually go out and get expenditure, but I'm still doing it. And when I say like it's hard, because it is really hard, but it doesn't change the fact that am I going to do it. Like I never question like am I going to get the work done or not. It's just a matter of the fact that I'm still going to do it, it's just harder. So overall I'm fine, I'm just getting on with it. I don't feel great, I'm not going to lie. But we should be down to bring some really nice conditioning. I don't see why I can't be in unreal shape in 5 weeks, to be honest. Because you know, that rear shot I put up yesterday, my glutes are almost in from the rear. They're done from the side. They're done. They were done like 3 weeks ago from the side, but they're almost in from the rear. A little bit to come off like the upper back, like my waist a little bit, but that will come in. Confident I'll come in. I'm not sure I'll be making a change this week. I'll see. We'll see how it goes. But Aidan, do you want to just give us a little brief update with how you've been? Obviously, you're coached by big man AJ, which he's epic, of course. Obviously, you've been dieting for how long?
I don't even know. It started on the 1st of January.
Yeah, wow,
so
long
I
time.
don't even know how many weeks that is now. I've lost count.
Over 6 months.
Yeah. It's more the counting down now rather than like how many weeks I've done now.
That's it, man. Yeah.
But it's gone faster than I thought.
Yeah.
Because you're so focused on like day to day and like week by week that you kind of just lose track of where you started almost. Like
absolutely, yeah.
Kind of focused more on that kind of end date, and it's like right, you're counting down almost the weeks to that now.
You are, yeah.
Rather than, all right, I've done 4 weeks of dying or 8 weeks of dying.
It's just about when a week's done, you're like, okay, 7 weeks.
Yeah.
6 weeks. 6.5 weeks. It's just constant kind of counting down,
but I'm 8 weeks out on Sunday, I believe, so a few weeks behind Jack.
I might even do the Midlands, who knows, I might just turn up and do it. Depends if I qualify, maybe. I could do. I was thinking about, I don't know what I think. I've been putting, I'm sure you feel the same as well, mate, like you always think you're not going to be ready in time.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I probably will be, but you always think
at least you've got that option, like,
I have,
you can always do a later show if you feel like you needed to.
That's
I don't
for sure.
really need to, so.
We'll see then, mate. I haven't sent any entry forms in yet. And the reason behind that is I'm not sending anything in until 4 weeks out, because when I'm at 4 weeks out, I'll know if I'm going to be ready or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're doing the Midlands, aren't you? The BNBF Midlands.
Yeah, BNBF Midlands, and then I'm doing the UK DFBA.
What date?
That is the 2nd of September.
Is that Haywood?
Yeah. No, the one in Manchester I'm doing.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
I'm not sure, I don't know what theatre it is and stuff like that.
No. I think that's the one I went with Aidan last year. The one he won maybe, I can't remember. But yeah, that'll be a good show. You'll do well in that. But overall you're feeling okay? Or?
Yeah, for 8 weeks out, like the stages in the day, like especially like later on, me and Jack do the same job, so it's like we're constantly expending energy.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? We're training, like we've always got to be on the ball, like training our clients and stuff like that. So our expenditure is like ridiculously high, and you get to a stage of like in the day where it's just like everything feels off, like everything feels heavy, like.
Just your
arms. To you yesterday, like my legs in the morning yesterday, were just like, it felt like lead.
Yeah, like me and Aidan pretty much talk every day, which is really cool, and that's what I love about prep. Like there's a few people like Aidan, I talk to Jack every day, and that's what's so nice because we can relate to each other. Like if he says he feels like shit in the morning or his legs are heavy, I'm like, mate, I'm exactly the same. Yeah. So it's cool. Yeah. But this guy, honestly, guys, I'm not like sucking up to him or anything. But I've said this from day one. I remember saying this, like when I first saw photos of him, I was like, okay, cool. If this guy, I know he will as well. His head is on. He's on. He's like we speak like this every day. Like we were talking about food the other day and if we would ever eat off plan, and we were like we never would. But I think personally that when this guy is shredded, like top to toe shredded, I can't see anyone beating him, and I stand by that. I really do stand by that, and I know he's probably thinking I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I just said this to him when we weren't recording. I was like, mate, if you bring it, you'll like. There's loads of good junior bodybuilders this year, like so many. But I said this to AJ the other week, about 4 weeks ago. I was like, mate, I honestly think Aidan can win if he can clean up, and if he gets his head on and he gets peeled, absolutely peeled, and there's nothing on him. I honestly don't see anyone beating the guy, and that's not sucking up to him, that's just being critical in a bodybuilding term. So yeah, I mean this guy is going to be really, really cool to watch this year for sure. And I'm just excited really to get on stage now. You've got 8 weeks, it's quite a long time. It's not that long actually, prep terms.
Come round well, like really quick now, because like I say, days just go by so fast, like you're so focused on the day and then it's like next one,
isn't it? Yeah, like
weeks are going by.
It's crazy because I'll get home tonight whenever I get home, and then I might have to do some steps or whatever, and then that's it. That's day done. Yeah. And then we move on.
Yeah.
Have you found at all your social life suffered from prep? You got a girlfriend?
So yeah, it's like definitely like meals out and stuff like that. Like where I work, we've had like meetings out at like lunch places, and it's like even from the start, I was a bit like I didn't eat out because that kind of thought of right, you don't know exactly what's going into it. Like that bothered me.
Yeah, I love that. I love that you're thinking that though, which means you're just going to nail it.
And that was like a couple of weeks in. Right?
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. That's unreal.
I think at that stage you could afford to eat out. Like
you could do, yeah.
There's obviously choices out there. There's choices that you can make that. Do you know what I mean? A chicken breast is a chicken breast.
Absolutely.
It's that thought of not knowing what's going into it.
Because you want to win, mate.
Yeah.
The difference is it's because you want to win.
Yeah.
And I've eaten out 0 times. Have I eaten off plan once? No.
Yeah.
Have I gone over my macros once? No. Am I ever going to? No. Why? Because, quite frankly, guys, I want to win. And that's why this guy's head's on as well. He's not eating out off plan. Yeah. He could eat out, but...
Yeah, so like I say, last weekend I was at a wedding.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
And it was a case of just prepping like 3 days of food. Everyone else is sat down having desserts and everything. And I was just there with my kind of usual meal for that time. It's like you don't feel like you're missing out because you chose to do this.
Sure.
Like, but it's not even a but.
There's no but, it's our choice. If we want to stop, we can stop right now and go devour the entire cake selection, which we're not going to do though. But
off camera.
Yeah, off camera we might. We might when we're both done with dieting, when we're done and there's no more shows. I'm sure we'll have a meal and we'll eat that, and that's fine. And I don't really give a fuck because I'm done. Like, but until then, there's no chance we're in off plan. But anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed that little bit of a roundup. Follow Aidan if you're not already. I'll put his Instagram link, whatever you call it, in the description. You don't have YouTube or anything, do you? No. But yeah, I'll see if I can get Aidan to like kind of create some form of social media, YouTube, etc., so he can actually potentially document his progress, because that'd be quite cool to follow. But if not, obviously follow him on Instagram. But yeah, we're gonna go off and train. I'm gonna have my pre-workout. I've just had a coffee as well. Yeah, I'm having 2 pre-workouts because I feel like shit. But we've got deadlifts today, which is gonna be fun. And I think I wonder who's gonna be stronger. That's the thing. Anyway, cheers, guys. Yo, what's up, guys? So, hello. Here we are, leg session. Aidan, King's Gym, Croydon. Very good session this. So, we're gonna just kind of do a little bit of a voiceover and go over obviously what we've done. So we both did like a top set of 180. He smashed me, he got 4, I got 3. I actually can't find his clip on here, so I couldn't add it. But he did kill me. I have the clip of me doing it, but I'm not uploading it because it's dog shit and it was awful. And I'll be the first to admit that my form was absolutely out of this world horrendous. So I'm not uploading it pretty much, and I'm just quite frankly honest with it. It was too heavy. Obviously, being 5 weeks out, trying to pull 180 was just kind of stupid, but I did it anyway. And mechanically, I just broke down. Still did the reps, but they just looked goddamn awful, so I'm not uploading it, pretty much. But here was like a second back off set at 140. These are okay. They don't look amazing. I can see myself rounding a bit too much to my liking. I'm not like that unhappy with it actually, but they were just hard. Like, I just sat in the car for ages and my lower back was just tight and just didn't feel great. Like, nothing feels good at the moment really, guys, but I'm just kind of doing the best I can with, you can see that they're moving, but just a little bit of rounding, which I'm not happy about, but it is what it is really. I'll fix that next week. Different gym, sitting down in a car for like 45 minutes made a massive difference to that, so that's my that's going to be my rationale behind it, but I'll fix that next week for sure. I'll fix that. They're not like horrendous, they could just be tighter. They're usually tighter, and I know they are, so it's not too bad. Could be worse. Could be worse, but at least the intensity is high. But I'll fix them for sure, guys, because I like to have timeless form and make sure they are timeless. But this was my top set on, I believe this was my top set. I can't remember how many I've got. This was my, I think it was the pendulum. Yeah, it was a pendulum, this one. This was 80 kilos on the pendulum. And there's Aidan checking the quads. By the way, I love this guy. He's one of the nicest people I've ever met. And I can't wait to see him smash it this year. Like, he's genuinely so cool. He's got one hell of a physique on him as well. I watched him pose and helped him pose, because his posing is awful, but I helped him pose. And yeah, he's a really good physique. But here we go. I was getting pretty amped up for this because, again, one thing I've noticed, guys, and which I can attribute to way lower testosterone, is I find it really hard to get aggression, build up of aggression now. I can't seem to do it as well as I could do when I'm like fatter. I can't seem to get that like aggression. In the last week I've noticed this. But some cues on the pendulum. First off, this pendulum squat was slippy. As you can see, towards the last few reps, my feet were actually kind of sliding up, which was a little bit dangerous. Aidan even pointed it out, and I watched it. You can see on the last, I think it was from the actual last rep, whenever that is. I think I got like 12 or 11 or 12 on this. I'm not actually too sure, but the intensity was really good, and it was high, and I was happy with this, to be honest. My quads today are in bits, so I really like a pendulum squat as well, just to accumulate volume and through the quads. So how I'm doing, how my setup is like, what my setup's like at the moment is I'm only doing 2 sets, but I'm doing like a load and then a back off. This was my load. I can't remember how many I got. I probably should have counted, but I'm pretty sure I got like 11 or 12, maybe 13. So this was obviously, I think this is one of the last reps. Let's have a look, because you're able to see how slippy the old legs go. As you can see, I'm kind of driving my lower back into the pad, sitting into the squat, and just really trying to squeeze my quads on the way up, and just getting it moving. Really, I think this was the last rep. Was that the last rep? Yeah. Look at my feet; they slide up to almost the top, which is a little bit dangerous. And Aidan was like, "Wow, Jack, your feet were sliding up." But I need some more sessions with this guy, because I tell you what, I really fucking like him, and I really, this year I'm gonna make sure that he does well. I love the guy. We chat like every day, alongside like Jack Gadd. Like there's loads of people who are just really cool, and he's one of them. I fucking love Aidan, so I've got a lot of time for him. Here's Aidan's top set. Horrendous camera angle, but we still got it in. I think he got 8, so that's rep 2. See if I can actually count this one here. Got beverage here as well. Water, agua. I watched Harry Potter the other day, and they to create water, it's aguamente. So I just need a wand now. Jesus Christ. As you can see, Aidan's, I think it was like 6 or 7 that he just was gone. But the guy's got good quads. Just endurance is a little bit slack. Yeah. Anyway, so we went on to a muscle round set, which I royally fucked. I didn't actually fuck, but I kind of did. So this was I can't remember what the weight was, but this was like a Cybex plate loaded leg press, which was really good. We were doing a muscle round, so it was 4 times 6. For some reason I stopped at like 5, I think, or 4. I just got really confused. But then Aidan stopped recording, and then I continued to finish the set, of course. But it was really odd actually the way I just stopped. But this was hard. The goal for this is kind of metabolic stress, and just kind of trying to build up as much lactate and get as much blood into the quads as possible, which we did a good job of. Really good machine actually, this. And just Kings in general was great. The atmosphere is superb. Like, people are training in there. They're not fucking about. They're actually training, and they're making a lot of noise, which is really cool. And it's just a nice atmosphere. I really like the old sort of style bodybuilding warehouse setup, but it's just really cool. Like, wherever I go in life, I would love to have a gym like this. Like, I'd love to be able to train at Kings every day, if I'm being honest. It just has more like-minded individuals who just want to train. And just more people who are slightly more bodybuilding orientated, who just want to train hard and just get the work done. And it's more sort of hard work rather than just, fucking about and trying to train like a bit of a pussy sometimes. Because at the end of the day, though, training hard's hard, isn't it? And looking around in that gym, people are training really damn hard. But yeah, good gym, very good. We'll be visiting there again for sure. Really nice people there as well. Guy behind the desk. I can't remember what his name is, but I'm going to tell you now because he was a legend, and I'm going to shout him out. He did DM me yesterday on Instagram. I need to find his name, and I can't find it, which is annoying. I'm trying to find it here, but I can't. Actually, I may be able to. No, I can't. That's really annoying. I really like him. Where's his name? It's not Will. Definitely not. I think it was Steven, Why can't I find it? He mentioned me in a story. Weird that. Okay, well, the guy behind reception was an absolute legend. I think it was Steven. It may have been Steven. He did follow me. I'll try and find out. He was a legend, and just people in there were genuinely quite nice. And here we are, just a laying ham curl. Really nice machine. Just
good contraction, trying to keep my hips down, of course. And yeah, coming pretty much to the end of this voiceover, me and Aidan discussed, obviously, which you'd have already seen, our kind of update and where we're at. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this vid, yeah. And I'll try and keep this coming for the remainder 5 weeks. I just posed today when we went round to AJ. He's happy, I'm happy. I'm just going to keep pushing and take a few more pounds off, fat off, and then we'll should be ready to go. But overall, guys, pretty good. Feel awful, but good because I'm getting the job done. But I'll let this footage run and roll. You'll be able to see me do some calf raises, but my calves suck, so they won't be that fun. So just fast forward to the ending and you get to see my really cool outro. But anyway, guys, cool. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll chat soon. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I also filmed this on alongside. That was Aidan's fault. Aidan's fault, not mine. Cheers, guys.